A San Antonio, Texas man shot and killed his wife after mistaking her for an intruder. The man told police he heard noises coming from the front of the house about 4 a.m. Saturday. He saw a flash of light, grabbed a shotgun, went to investigate, saw a light and someone standing in the distance, so he fired a blast from the shotgun. Turns out he had shot his wife, 48-year-old Deborah Kelly. Police did try to resuscitate her, pronounced dead at the scene from a gunshot wound to the chest. A neighbor said, "It's horrible, horrible, and she was just a wonderful person. I have to believe that it was an accident, a very tragic accident." Authorities aren't sure whether the man is going to be charged in the fatal shooting. There might be no charges at all here. You might ask why. Well, Texas law permits homeowners to shoot intruders attempting to break into their home, and they are not obligated to retreat in situations where deadly force can be legally justified. So if he truly believed, even for a second, that his wife was a home invader, then he conceivably could be protected from the law. This is sort of absurd, right? And gun safety advocates are saying, you want to kill someone, you invite them over. Hey, I thought it was a different person. I know I was expecting Joe to come over, but I thought that this wasn't Joe. I thought this was a home invader, and I shot them. And this can be a valid defense.
Yeah, Texas has some crazy laws, just like Florida, and so I think knowing Texas, he probably won't be charged, but he should be. I mean, I don't want a guy like this, Dave, I don't want him on the streets. I don't want him anywhere. He's a gun owner. He probably carries a gun too, and he's got no common sense, and he's just a terrified man who could pull that trigger at any point.
Well, some of the details don't really make sense, right? The burglar was breaking into the front of the house. Okay, maybe not the most common thing, but fine. Let's go with that. He saw a light. What does that mean? Does that mean a flashlight or a street light? Burglars aren't usually that keen on starting to turn lights on, especially in homes that might be occupied. Whatever kind of light it was might suggest maybe it wasn't a home intruder. And then this comment that he saw the person just standing there in the distance, is that normally how burglars react? They have a flashlight, they come in the front door, and they just stand there when they're confronted by the homeowner. It's just not really adding up.
I think what we have here is just someone who's paranoid, right? Maybe he owns the guns because he's afraid of home intruders. And, when you're scared, you're not thinking rationally. And that might be what happened here. Or maybe he just wanted to kill his wife. I don't know.
Maybe wives must be armed if they get up in the middle of the night. If you can't sleep, insomnia, Lewis, may lead to having to defend yourself with a firearm in your own home just for safety's sake.
Yeah, but I don't think she stood a chance here. The craziest part is that he didn't even seem to say anything like, "What are you doing? Who's there?" Nothing of the sort. It was just point and shoot.
Right.
And
that detail, a lot of details he gave us: the light, standing in the distance, front door. Whether anything was said, interestingly missing from the story that we're getting from all local media. On today's bonus show, Lewis, we will talk about Facebook paying almost no corporate taxes at all in the UK. An Egyptian TV anchor makes a big goof. And the UK has also banned hoverboards. Did hoverboards even exist in the UK? Lewis will tell us about all of that and more. DavidPakman.com/membership.